morning, guys. It's Kara here, and it's Sunday. I'm gonna do a flexible day of eating for you. As you know, I am in bikini prep right now, so I'll show you what that looks like for me. Not gonna be a whole lot different than my other days of eating. However, I am trying to follow set macros right now and be more mindful of my food choices. So I like doing flexible days of eating on the weekend. It's a little bit easier for me to show you guys kind of what I eat, and it forces me to be a little more creative and thoughtful with my meals so that you're not just watching me drink a bunch of protein shakes. But I am having a quick meal before I go to the gym this morning, so I am keeping it kind of quick. I've got the Ezekiel cinnamon raisin toast. This stuff's pretty good. I'm having 2 slices of that toasted, and I just add a little bit of, I can't believe it's not butter spray to it. And then sometimes I like to add a little extra sprinkling of cinnamon to it. So I'm gonna have that, and then I mixed up caramel sutra. I have so many different protein flavors right now. Sometimes I forget about them, and this one I kind of forgot about, but it's actually one of my favorites. I had it yesterday on the way to the gym. It's super creamy and delicious. So I've got that mixed up, 1 scoop of that in my shaker cup. I'm gonna eat this, but what I'm gonna do today too is take the MTS Meeks machine uptake. It's a digestive enzyme probiotic blend, and I used to always take a digestive enzyme when I was competing. Previously, I kind of got away from it, but I've noticed so far I'm really only like 2 weeks. This is ending like week 2 of my prep for me, and I'm eating a lot more than I had been eating, and I just kind of feel like, do you ever feel like you're not like digesting stuff? It's just kind of like sitting in your belly. Like yesterday, I just felt like everything was a brick in my stomach. Your poop gets all messed up. Either you're not pooping enough or you're pooping all the time. So yeah, I think a digestive enzyme. This one's nice because it's got the probiotic blend in it, so it can help for people that are having issues with dairy as well. I don't really notice issues with dairy. I tolerate it pretty well, but these are nice because they're little chocolate wafers. So what you do is you just eat one of those before your meals. You can eat one before all of your meals or however you want. I'm gonna do these consistently today to see if that helps me with some of my stomach stuff going on. I want to feel like I'm digesting stuff. So that's what I'm eating for my first thing, and we're gonna drive to the gym after this and train back. So yeah, that's it for this morning. Hey guys, so we just got done working out, and I really wanted to come eat at Core again. This is kind of like my new addiction. It's a newer restaurant, 5 minutes away from the gym, so it's gonna be very easy for me to want to come here all the time. But they just have great, healthy, fresh ingredients, so I don't feel guilty about it at all. So I wanted to come and get a greens bowl. I just got the same exact thing yesterday, so it's arugula, kale mixed together. I got double chicken, some fresh veggies in there mixed up with a cranberry vinaigrette. So I will estimate everything in my Fitness Pal to kind of, I might overestimate a little bit just to be safe because I am eating out, but I am in prep. But this place is fabulous. I recommend it to anyone. This is going to be my meal, and then I think we're going to head to the mall. So I brought a Quest bar with me, but I wanted to have something a little more filling than that. So this will do the trick, and then if I get hungry while we're shopping, I'll probably have my Quest bar. So
how much did these 2 salads cost?
So because we got the double chicken, 2 salads together with double chicken is $21. So it's a little pricey. I think it's worth what you get compared to some other places we have locally here with the ingredients you get and the health benefits. But definitely you could try this at home much cheaper, but I was not that prepared, so.
Well, then we can't have a date if we're at home.
Yeah, this is kind of like a little date day. It's a beautiful weekend out, and I don't know, I feel like there could be worse addictions. I could be spending my money on worse things than like a super healthy fresh salad, so I don't really feel that guilty about it. So it's like 3 o'clock now, and I'm gonna put Jason on blast because he said he brought me a Quest bar and he did not, so I blame him. But I was feeling a little hypoglycemic. We've been running around a little bit today, So we stopped and got me a white chocolate raspberry Quest bar that's been baking in the sun, so it's nice and soft. Pick that up with 6 ounces of blackberries. They are perfect this time of year, so I'm gonna eat those. I'm gonna take my chocolate wafer, which if you guys haven't tried these taste phenomenal. They taste like little chocolate candies. I could eat the whole thing of them. They're so good. But we're sitting outside of Starbucks. I had my heart dead set on a venti iced Americano with sugar-free mocha in it. And for whatever reason, it literally just took 15 minutes. Am I exaggerating, Jay?
No. It's ridiculous.
15. I went and ordered right away. There was no one in front of me. Must have been like 7 drinks, like in one order, frappuccinos and stuff. And then when it came to making my drink, apparently the sugar-free mocha was out, and I had to wait for them to make it all up. But the girl could tell I was a little peeved because I had to wait so long. So good customer service here. They did give me a gift card to cover the cost of my drink, which was like a $4 drink. So she gave me that, so that was cool, worth the wait. These are really good. It's like 30 calories for the sugar-free mocha iced Americano, and then I just add a little more Splenda in it to sweeten it up. It's delicious. It actually kind of tastes like one of the machine uptakes. It's got that delicious chocolatey flavor to it. So, starving, I'm gonna eat this now. It's wicked hot out. It got really hot out today. And then we're gonna go home, and I'll probably eat some more, because I'm sure I'll be hungry by the time I get home. Look at that. How delicious that is. Let me get it out. Oh yeah. It's nice and soft. I haven't had one of these in forever. Oh my god, that's so good.
Try the blackberries, yeah, there.
Huh?
Try the blackberries, yeah, there.
Wicked good.
Fiber's really high in this. The fiber's really high.
Fiber's super high in most berries, but exceptionally high in blackberries. That's why I wanted to get a thing of these. I'm gonna eat the whole thing. 6 ounces. I usually do the organic, and there goes my wrapper. Okay, now I'm a happy girl. I was getting a little like hypoglycemic, irritable, bitchy, crazy for a second in there. I thought I was gonna like throat punch someone. I'm good now. I can handle my day now. Hey guys, it's 5:45 now, and I'm gonna have some dinner. My husband grilled up some, what is it, 96% lean ground beef on the grill. Just a couple cute little bread and butter pickles. They're the sugar-free ones, I believe. And I made up this quick and easy quinoa blend just for something different for a carb garden vegetable. It's really delicious. Here are the macros on it. It's like 30 carbs in a serving. You get some protein from quinoa as well. And I've got 1 serving here with a cup of just mixed vegetables that I steamed up. I'm gonna add a little spritz of spray butter to it and some Himalaya pink sea salt. This stuff is delicious. I don't know why, but it tastes extra good on vegetables. So, oh, and some cashew milk. Alright guys, it is like 10 to 9 and I'm gonna finish up my macros now. I'm actually like really hungry after I ate my last meal that you saw. I was really hungry still, but I tried to kind of wait as long as I could before I ate again. So I'm gonna take my final machine uptake. If you guys want to try these out, there'll be a link in my description box to take you to Tiger Fitness to get those. They're not expensive at all. And it helps me out greatly if you guys use my link to go purchase them.
I think you could hear the crunch.
Could you hear that?
I think so.
It was so good. I ate one of these earlier and then fell asleep for a couple minutes out in the sun, and when I woke up, I could taste like all the sweet chocolate in my mouth still. It was so, so good. Okay, so I have a major sweet tooth. So for any of you guys that do, you are gonna love this. This is Mark Lobliner's sludge recipe. He has it listed on his whey protein label if you want to know how to make it. Not super complicated, but essentially what I've got here is the creamy red velvet cake whey protein. Oh my god, this is my favorite to have as sludge. Favorite protein shake would be cookies and cream. I get asked this a lot. So cookies and cream would be my favorite to drink as a shake. Red velvet cake is my favorite to eat as sludge.
Red velvet's my favorite for everything.
And vanilla is my favorite to bake with. So there you have that. But for sludge, I have got,
Here,
you mix it with water.
You probably can't. You can't really. Okay, you can see it.
You mix it with water and it makes a nice thick and creamy protein. And then you add in some blueberries. These are like little teeny tiny ones from Trader Joe's that I actually really love. At first I was like, oh my god, it's too many blueberries. This is a half a cup of blueberries. But I really love them. So 70 grams of frozen blueberries, that's the key. You want them super frozen so they're crunchy. And then I have to show what kind of whipped cream I'm using on top. Yes, I'm in bikini prep and I'm still gonna use whipped cream. This Cabot Sweet and Light whipped cream, I don't know why, but it's freaking phenomenal. It's super creamy. I did 2 servings of that. So it's not that harmful. It ends up being 2 grams of fat, 2 carbs. You know what I mean? To have some whipped cream in your life for 2 carbs and 2 fat, hell yeah. That's worth it, and that's how I'm balancing this prep. Whipped cream will be involved. So that's my sludge, super delicious, and I actually still have quite a bit of fat macros left. So I just had some plain dry roasted unsalted peanuts. This is like a serving and a half. So it's like 40 grams of nuts or something like that, which actually isn't a lot when you put it in the bowl. It's not a lot in there. And then I added a little spray butter to give it a little stick. And for flavor, I added this garlic parmesan seasoning. Colonel Seasons has like a bunch of these. Some of them you do need to watch the macros on them if you're in prep. Right now, I didn't add that much. It's pretty much insignificant. Added some tomato, basil, garlic, Mrs. Dash. But if you have the, what is it, Jay?
The Fiesta Lime?
Fiesta Lime
that's the
on
best.
peanuts are phenomenal.
Yeah, just those 2. Spray butter and Fiesta Lime, you're good.
And then just a little bit of salt on them. So that's kind of my meal for the night to finish with. Me and Jason are both gonna eat those. And to give you my macros for where I'm at right now, I hate the MyFitnessPal update. My macros have been cut. I'll be going into week 3 this week. So currently my macros on a training day, which I trained today, were 200 carbs, 140 protein, and 60 grams of fat. Mark says it's okay if you have carbs left over. If you want to sub them for protein, you can. Vice versa is not true. You have to hit your protein macros. So I ended up totaling today with 1708 for calories. 51 grams of fat, so I'm still a little under for fat, but remember I went out and had that salad with the dressing on it. So I did put a dressing in MyFitnessPal, but because it's an estimate, I'm not so worried that I didn't hit the fat. You know, I ate out today. Carbs will be 168, so a little low there. I got junk on my phone. But I went 15 grams over on protein. I'm at 155 grams of protein, which is pretty high. I'm not like a very big person. 140 for protein is actually much higher than what we started with. Like I used to be like 110, 120 for protein. But remember, I'm at the very beginning of my bikini prep. So you always, well, for Mark's approach is you start high because we'll always cut it down. Odds are we're not going to be adding any food back in throughout this prep unless it's like a refeed day. So I'm doing the best I can to reach these macros, even though like there's been some days where I haven't been hungry, but I've been getting in the food because I know it's not always going to be that way. And there's days like today where my appetite kicked in and I felt pretty hungry all day. So hope this gives you guys an idea of what bikini prep can look like using a flexible dieting approach, counting your macros. I feel like I still made a lot of good choices of like adding in lots of fruits and vegetables, lean protein. You know, I could have just ate Pop-Tarts and donuts today. Totally would fit my macros right now. But I'm trying to eat foods that are gonna fill me up, that are gonna fuel me, add a lot of micronutrients to my diet, because essentially that's what's gonna help me maintain energy throughout this prep. And, you know, my health is really important to me, so that's kind of how I'm doing this prep. So I'm gonna go eat some sludge with my husband, and I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you want to see more of these videos throughout my bikini prep, please let me know. Comment below what else you guys would like to see. Thank you for your support, and give this video a thumbs up. Like always, please share it with others, and we'll see you soon.